Hi there. We're in the snowy fields of Pitney Meadows Community Farm. I'm Steven, farm manager here.
Hi, I'm Kelly, assistant farm manager.
We're looking at the brassica production fields that we harvested out of this year. Just taking kind of a laughing look at what it looks like after snow descends and doesn't go away. Got some cabbages here. Frozen solid. But we're talking about winter production today. We did a little under 1,000 pounds of broccoli and cauliflower, and Kelly did all of the cabbage. How much was that?
I think we brought in about 2,000 pounds of cabbage this fall.
So a little over 3,000 pounds of what we call heading brassicas. Brassicas are the family, the heads, the cabbages, the broccoli, the cauliflower, and that's what it started out. We started harvesting those in mid-October, and we went straight through to the first week of December before we got this big snowfall. A lot of the broccoli and cauliflower still did pretty good into the low 29s.
Cabbages held up well right through the first week of December.
The -4 is tough for the vegetables. You can also look over here, kind of the other early winter, late fall crop that we grew a lot of was radicchio. So we brought in about 400 pounds of radicchio, that's 400 pounds of greens. We were able to produce salad mix that had a lot of radicchio in it. But that allowed us to wait and prolong, getting greens out of our protected tunnels. We've got sort of 3 greenhouses that we produce winter crops in.
This is our sweet spinach greenhouse. So our winter spinach is one of our favorite crops here on the farm. So we planted this spinach back in the fall, probably September, October. And the goal was to get it to maturity by November, which is what we call the Persephone period. It's a period with daylight of less than 10 hours a day, and that's when plant growth tends to come to a stop for the winter. But if plants are established, they will hold throughout the winter, and we can continue to harvest gently throughout the season.
What we've got going on in here, we did a direct sown tunnel of mustard greens, arugula, cilantro, baby kale. But what we experienced this past week was sort of a drop from, lows in the 20s to lows in the negative. Such a really severe swing, temperature swing. We definitely have a little bit of crop damage, maybe even a little bit of crop loss in here. It's one of the reasons we try to grow in a lot of different ways in the winter. And we try to, pad and cushion and hedge ourselves towards having a strong percentage of success. When we come out of the Persephone period in mid-February, some of this stuff may pick up.
We're in our lettuce and onion greenhouse right now, at least for the winter. These are onions that we started from seed over the summer and planted this fall, and again got up to a nice level of growth to kind of hold over the winter. And come February, March, they'll start actively growing again, and we'll size up into some nice bunching onions around June. We should be harvesting those.
So this is what garlic looks like in mid-December. When do you typically see the garlic coming up usually?
Yeah, it's the first green usually on the farm, maybe March, hopefully. The snow's gone by then.
See like just a little green finger come out of the ground, rows of them, hopefully, uninterrupted. I guess we're gonna let you in on a little inside secret here, which is that a lot of the vegetables that you eat in the winter are storage crops, and that you've always eaten in the winter have always been storage crops. We have in here some carrots. These are all carrots inside this room. We harvest these as late into the fall as we can because they get sweeter and sweeter, more delicious.
Each of our storage crops has a different preferred humidity and temperature level. So we have all these different kind of sectioned out areas in our wash pack to store cabbage, our root crops like carrots and radishes. We have our sweet potatoes and butternut squash and potatoes, which like it a little bit warmer And we've got onions and garlic.
I was just trying to do a quick math on how many pounds of carrots we got in here.
Saw the wheels turning.
It's like 4,000 maybe about 4,000 pounds of carrots. How is a storage crop still good even though it came out of the ground maybe months ago? Mostly humidity conservation. They go in the bin straight away and then they go into the cooler. The cold temperature of the cooler brings down the transpiration, which is the breathing of moisture out of the root crop body into the air. It brings it down to a minimum. And then inside this closed container, it creates a maximum possible humidity environment, which also reduces transpiration.
And will it still be delicious?
Of course.
How delicious is it?
Only if it's from Pitney Meadows will it still be delicious.